You have a people that lived in the coldest part of the world for thousands of years, and they hunt polar bear, they hunt wolf, they hunt bowhead whale. These guys 100 years ago, 60 years ago, were very powerful men. If I were to go back 100 years, those old Inupiaq men would laugh at me. They would. I wouldn't be able to fill their shoes in no way, shape, or form. I'd probably be in the village helping the woman. That's how strong they were. So we were doing a show this weekend over at the Saturday market, and now we're unpacking, kind of getting everything put back into its place. A lot of what you see on the counter right there is walrus ivory, all carved by myself and 20 other guys in our shop. And then we buy from some other guys that have carving space of their own at home. They come in and sell us their work. But mainly, it's our guys in the shop that carve this stuff.
Now watch this. On my finger. This harpoon will fly straight when it does that. Yeah. But if you put it up and you can't hold it, you can't balance it, it won't be a good harpoon. But when you do this, you see it turn on my finger? Watch this. So every morning when I come in, I get a handful of ivory pieces from the floor, and I create these statues. Or the first one I did was a statue about 1.5 feet tall of a hunter holding a harpoon like this, and I put 2 scars on it. I had these scars when I was 2 years old. I used to run around a lot and I fell down. And I told the collector who bought it from me in California that that's me. That was the most beautiful statue I ever did, and I didn't want to get rid of it. I really didn't want to, but I needed the money, and I don't think I could ever do another one just exactly like it, because it was the most beautiful thing I thought so that I did in my life. The harpoons that I'm making right now is going to be a walrus hunting harpoon. It's going to have a big flat tip on it, made out of slate and ivory. This part right here is ivory, and I'm wrapping it up with baleen. Usually I would soak the baleen to make it more easier to work with, but this time I'm just doing it because the strips were already cut.
The artwork really has never changed. Most of the carvers and the artists are trying to represent a story that's been around for thousands of years, and trying to depict that is really hard to do, but once you do, it's something that will last a long time, and that's very, very special to me.
This represents a couple under the moon. So I was thinking what I wanted to work on, and then I decided to see if I could split it in half lengthwise, and then I thought of 2 pieces, and I wanted to put use of the end too, so I was thinking of something like something of a moon, and the female will be looking up to its man, having knowledge to tides and being able to have the success of bringing home food, sustenance for the family. So in that case, the woman is happy for him bringing home to feed his family. So
When someone buys a piece of my artwork, it's definitely an investment for them. It's usually appreciates in value through time, and I feel very privileged that they would spend a good amount of money, their money that they worked for, on something that they would appreciate for so long.
We try and use all of the animal to create artwork, create hunting tools, weapons. Like, you pray for the animal and show it respect, or most likely they'll come and get you. Their spirit, like another animal, same kind of polar bear or whatever. They actually have their own conscience, their own experience on Earth, so they understand everything just the same as us.
When you buy this, you're buying in a piece of an old culture that you won't find anywhere else in the world. It's been suppressed at times. It's been sometimes, beaten out of people at a young age in boarding schools. They've taken the language and tried to suppress it. They've taken our beliefs and tried to suppress it, but we're still here. So, the term Inupiaq, when you hear that, a real person, you can't stop somebody who's a real person, an authentic person, somebody who's being authentic about their lives. There's no way you can stop it. You might hold it back a few years, you might harm some of the people, but if that culture is authentic and real, it's going to survive, whether it's one person or 1,000 people.